guys, it's Jen with Jen B Makeup Magic, finally back with another video. Sorry for the delay, but October, November, and December are extremely busy months for me at the salon and outside of the salon. So I'm hoping to get a couple more videos up this month, but I can't promise anything. This next video is gross, and it was actually inspired by something that I saw on Instagram. An artist named Pauda, and I will put his name in the description box so you guys can check out his Instagram. He does some awesome things with scar wax, which I'm getting a little bit better about working with. I don't work with it a lot, but I'm definitely going to start using it a little bit more in my videos, so I'll be looking forward to that. But thank you everybody for watching. I finally reached 200 subscribers, which isn't that many in the grand scheme of things, but I'm getting there. So I wanted to thank everybody that has subscribed and has been watching my videos so far. And if you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and be looking for more in the future. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is take some 99% alcohol and a cotton ball and just make sure that you're cleaning the area first. Close your eyes. Make sure they close their eyes because the alcohol can burn their eyes. Alright, next you're just going to take some spirit gum or aide and you're going to place it on the area that you want to put your injury. I don't know what we'll call this. I saw it on Instagram. So, what would you call it? Honeycomb maggot? Maggots eating your face? I don't know. I'm just going to use a Q-tip. I'm just going to place it where I'm going to go in with my scar wax. And you can use spirit gum too if you don't have aide. Aide is going to give you a little bit better hold than spirit gum would. I'm going to keep your eyes closed the whole time. This is my husband, my lovely model, Daryl. Alright, you're going to let that dry and get a little bit tacky. Alright, next you're going to go in with some scar wax, and this is just Ben Nye. And I've taken about, I don't know, what size would you say that is?
About 1.5 inches.
1.5 inches? Maybe like a big marble. You're going to want to roll it around in your hands to get it soft. Now it can get a little sticky on your hands, so don't overwork it too much or it'll actually kind of melt in your hands. And you're just going to kind of flatten it out. Not too much because we do want it to kind of have a rounded shape at the top. Check and see if that aide is tacky yet. We're going to go ahead and let that get a little bit tackier. Okay, so once you get that on, you're just going to take some lotion. Any kind of lotion will do. And you're just going to take it and kind of smooth it around the edges. That'll help blend it into the skin a little bit more. And make sure you kind of want to keep it a rounded shape. Alright, so I went in and I smoothed the scar wax. I did end up taking it off of the facial hair because it was just sticking in his facial hair, so I guess when you do scar wax, it's better to keep it out of the facial hair. So now I'm just going to take the back of a paintbrush and I'm going to coat just a little bit of lotion on it. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to make holes in the center of the scar wax. So just kind of stick it in and then wiggle it out. If you feel like it's getting stuck in your scar wax, you need to add more lotion to it. Would you say this is where it starts to get ugly?
Mm-hmm.
Now for the maggots, you can use liquid latex that you let dry on the surface, spaghetti noodles. Luckily for us, we ate at PF Chang's today, so we're going to use our leftover rice, which I would not recommend doing on a client, but since he's just my husband, it'll be fine. Plus it kind of has an ugly maggot color to it anyway. What was this, the pork fried one?
It's pork fried.
Good shit.
Shit that I wanted to eat.
And I'm pretty much poking all the way down to the skin. So you're left with something that kind of looks like, put your head down, like honeycomb cereal, a little bit. Are done. I'm going to go through with some liquid latex on a Q-tip, and I'm just going to seal the edges. This will help to keep the piece on all day and to help blend out any edges. So I'm just going to take a little bit on a Q-tip. Alright, now you're just going to take a little bit of neutral set, translucent powder, and just set around the edges where you put the latex. I'm going to go in with my Real Color wheel, and this is the alcohol activated makeup with 99% alcohol, and I'm just going to kind of go around the edges and over the wax just to give it a red appearance, just to make it look extra infected. Some stage blood and the same brush I was using to make the holes. And I'm just going to dip the back of the paintbrush into the fake blood. Put it into the holes. Take your head back a little bit. And you just want to use a little bit of blood because you want to try not to let it drip out. Alright, next we're going to go in with our rice. And like I said, you can use new rice. This is left over from our dinner. It's just kind of gross. Just focusing in. I'm just using some tweezers I'm grabbing the rice. I think yellow rice looks better than probably white rice. Is that what color a maggot is? And just kind of filling in the holes. What?
No, so
Huh?
these maggots are making gains. They're burrowing deep inside. Going deep inside the hole.
Yeah, editing that out.
You can-
Touch your head back. Quiet. I'm not going to put a maggot in every hole. Those really do look like maggots. That's gross.
That's what happens when you got a big ass boil and you leave it untreated for
It
a couple
gets maggots.
days. Some maggots come out of it.
So I'm just going back through with a little more alcohol and a cotton ball. And I'm just going to make that infection just area just a little bit smaller. Just kind of soften it up. I think I went a little too heavy with it. Try not to zoom in on your nose hairs. This is